Thank you for joining tonight, workout number 2. Going to pick up where we left off this morning that we didn't get to finish because real life got in the way, work and kids' school and doctors and all that kind of stuff. So now we're going to finish the bicep portion of the workout that we didn't hit, and we are going to start with some seated hammer curls using the cable rope in a neutral grip. That way we can really kind of work the brachialis. Let's get started. 11 reps, first set. Nice contraction in the arm. Trying to pull a little bit more. Oh, well, that's why. Doing a lot more weight than I meant to. That's okay. Got 11. Trying to pull a lot more with the right arm. That is the side that's atrophied and smaller. So I want to put some extra emphasis on that. Kind of build it up a little more. So let's give it a short rest and we'll hit it again. We'll say give it about 20 seconds more. All right, 9 reps, 60 pounds on the cable machine. Got a comment here from Miriam Gonzalez. Can you show me how to be stronger because I'm weak? Well, I can. You gotta let me know what kind of access to gym equipment do you have. You looking for lower body strength, upper body strength? Working out from home, working out in the gym. How do you want to be stronger? Do you want to look stronger? Do you want to be stronger? Do you want to do a combination of both? you can answer some of those questions, I can help you. But thank you for jumping on. Thank you for the comment. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2026. Morgan says upper body strength. Do you have a gym? I mean, honestly, you could do a lot with, let me check my time, with what you've got around you. I mean, push-ups are probably one of the best upper body exercises. Pull-ups, it takes time to get to pull-ups, but start with push-ups. You know, even if you're doing knee push-ups, something like that. And then we got WW2 fans at hi. Hey guys, thank y'all for jumping on. Don't forget to hit the like button. We get another set. Nice, 9 reps. Also define what strong means to you. You know, what do you want to be able to do with your strength? You can, like for me, I'm at an age where I'm not necessarily as concerned with being physically strong. More what I'm concerned with is just, I want to look good. I want to be as old as I am and look good, you know? And it really doesn't actually require a ton of weight to be able to look good. But as you train, even if you're not trying to be a power lifter or something, you're still going to be able to you'll find yourself getting stronger with what you're lifting. You know, this is a cable machine. I got 60 pounds of plates on it. It's not a crazy heavy weight, but you know, I'm sure the average person would likely struggle with that. All right, let's go on to the next set. All right, 8 reps on that one, though I thought I was wide open. I took a break at 6, shook it out a little bit, and hit the other 2. All right, the goal is time under tension. So earlier the comment that was made was, you know, how do you get strong? How do you keep from being weak? Time under tension. What that means, the longer you can leave that muscle under tension, under load, under pressure, under weight, resistance, that's going to help you get bigger. All right. Let's see. Get a different angle here. There we go. That'll work. right, 7 reps on the cable machine, 60 pounds. That concludes the seated cable hammer curls. Feeling a nice pump in the bicep, specifically the brachialis. Now, I'm gonna work on the long head. Now the long head, if you're unaware, is what makes that peak in your bicep. You know, and you say, show me your muscles. Someone does that. That peak, that peak, that's the long head. That's what we're about to work here. Those are a bit of a struggle for me. It's not my most prominent part of the bicep. I've got thicker, wider biceps, which means I've got a more developed short head. Let me move this over. And I want to work on the long head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same cable machine. I'm going to reduce the weight down to, I think 20 pounds is what I got. We're going to do one side at a time. The goal, when you curl, you're going to have your arm start from behind your body. You're going to curl up from there, keeping the elbow behind your body. That's going to work that long head. Make sure my 20-pound weight was correct, and yep, it is. Attach a handle right here. Right there. All right. If you guys are watching and you haven't hit the like button yet, don't forget to do that. Be a subscriber. We're trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. Which means we got some time, but also don't want to, you know, be a slacker and not address it. This isn't a bad version. I kind of like it. In the background, you guys can probably hear a version of Creed's with arms wide open. So in order to not get flagged and blocked on my videos, we play AI covers. And that seems to work. And I've also noticed some of the slow, bluesy, jazzy music. It's slow and it makes me do my lifts slower, which means I keep the muscle under tension. So I actually find it to be better than listening to like something upbeat, you know, rock or rap or whatever. This helps me keep it slow. First exercise, glass and arms. Alright. Probably notice when I'm lifting on the right side, going a little bit slower than the left side. And there's actually a reason for that. I'm not just losing focus. The reason is my right side is the atrophied arm. From my neck injury and my surgery, right arm got smaller, so I'm trying to keep the right arm under tension longer than the left arm so that I can catch him back up. Got about an inch smaller on the right than the left. That's why you see me going a little bit faster on the left and much more slow and controlled on the right. this one? Who is it? The winner? Is this covered? Huh? Okay. All right. 3 reps again. Okay, that's second set for each arm. 8 reps on each side. Let's go on to the third set. What's that? All right, force 9 sets out of that one. Excuse me, 9 reps out of that set. Hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button yet. If you're not a subscriber, we'd love to have you as a subscriber. Post all kinds of content. Most of it's fitness related here, but we are a family, so you'll see some family related content. Just posted something recently. Dog had a little lamb chop. For whatever reason, anytime we get him a little lamb chop, dog toy, tears the mess out of it. So we posted something about today, the song finally came to an end. Let's look at 4th set. You got a 9 reps again on that set. The right side, slow and controlled, trying to rebuild that right arm so that it's not atrophied. It's about an inch smaller than the left. And then the left side, just kind of a normal tempo. Give it a little bit of a rest. We're gonna hit one more set of this particular bicep exercise, which is targeting the long head. It's the peak part of the bicep that everybody thinks about when they think about flexing the bicep. It's the part that could use some work on my end. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. I had a couple folks in here early on asking what to do if you look weak. Who said they're looking for upper body strength. You know, really the question is, you want to be strong. Like, strong for what? Like, what's the goal? Is it just you want to look strong? Do you want to actually be strong? What are you trying to accomplish with your strength? You got to have that part figured out. Otherwise, you're just wandering around, not really sure where you're trying to get to. You know who he is? You know who that is? How do you know?
The voice. She said MLK.
MLK?
MLK.
My daughter knows who Snoop Dogg is, my 8-year-old. It's funny. All right. I got 9 reps. That finishes it for, let's snooze that. 2 hours. 9 reps on that. 5th set. Both arms, slow and controlled on the right side. Just regular tempo on the left. Try to catch the right arm up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work the short head of the bicep. Short head is when you look at a bicep from the front, it looks nice and thick. That's what the short head is. That's where I definitely have an advantage. I'm doing better. It's the long head that I struggle with. I don't have much of a peak. So let me set the bar up. We're going to put 60 pounds on the cable machine. And I'm going to get a long bar, looking for a wide grip. What are you going to look at or no? Huh? Comfortable too. All right. So we got the cable machine set up, 60 pounds. Got a long bar, so we can get a wide grip cable curl, work on the short head of the bicep. Again, that's the thick part of the bicep. When you look at it from the front, the long head gives you the peak. I struggle with the long head, much better on the short head. So let's set this up and get the first set going. You guys don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. All right. 11 sets, 11 reps. God, I'm messing that up a lot today. 11 reps on the first set. Got to about 8 or 9 of really nice, slow and controlled. And I could feel I was losing it, so I went ahead and just repped out kind of at a regular pace, 3 more. So we'll give it about a minute. And then we'll hit it again. Probably hit it about 5 or 6 different times. Right now I got a really nice pump going to these biceps. It's working out. My wrists have a hard time rotating that much. That's Brandon makes. You talking about having the wrist bent down this way? Most people when they curl this way, puts a lot of stress on the tendon here. Gives you what's known as tennis elbow, which I used to get early on in my lifting days. I've been working out for 20 something years. So one thing you want to do when you're lifting, especially heavy weights, is twist the arm down. I will agree, Brandon, it is uncomfortable at first. Feels kind of awkward. It really takes some getting used to. You have to focus on keeping that wrist bent. Mine used to be the same way. I felt like I barely got a bend in it. But the more you do it, the easier it gets, and it's not so bad. But it's something you really got to focus on, and after a while you just do it without thinking, which is where I'm at now. But I recommend it. I had tendonitis really bad in both arms, and I had one case of it where it took like a year to get rid of it, so you don't want to mess with that. Curling with a straight bar, that is. Yeah, no, I get it. It's doable though, because like I said, I had the same issue. I felt like I couldn't bend them back down at all, and I got to the point where I could. So it's doable. It takes some uncomfortable focus and effort, and you can get it away. So my pinky side always wants to pull away. Yeah, I can see that happening too. It's how often are you doing forearm curls? Where, say, let me see if I can show you here. And then I got to get to this next set. You got a bench. You lay your forearm and you curl the weight this way. That will help you gain control over that part of the forearm, and you'll find that you're trained your pinky to stay where it needs to stay. Appreciate you jumping in with these comments. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before into 2026. And then we got Andy says, "What up, man? Hey, Andy, how's it going?" Brandon says, "Never, honestly. I know what they are. I just never add the accessory movement for the wrist." I think that's what you're missing. So your forearm is likely too weak to support what you're trying to do with the bicep, and that's why your pinky's wanting to kind of get out of there. It's because that connects to the part of the forearm muscle that supports the brachialis and the bicep. So train the forearm. That'll help you really kind of get a good grip in that. All right. You guys, like I said, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Brandon, I'll give you another tip here in just a second. All right, 11 reps at about 8. Could feel it giving out, so I went ahead and just repped out a few quicker ones instead of slow and controlled. Andy says, let's go. Appreciate it, Andy. Brandon, oh, you have your wrist back. I full grip the bar. Yeah, wrist back and down. And it does wonders. I mean, that's when I really started seeing some success with my biceps. Start with, I don't know what kind of weight you're lifting, but start with low weight and a really slow tempo. Something like, curl up, 1, 2, let it down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That really gives you nice, good control. You go a little lighter, and you get a lot more out of the lighter weight. It reduces the opportunity for injury too. Try that. I'll put this at that side angle again when I do this next round, or this next set. Maybe you can kind of see and pull whatever tips off of that you need. Like I said, the short head of the bicep, that's where I've got some good gains. When you look at them from the front, they look pretty good. The long head that makes that peak, that's where, I definitely could use some work. I don't have that nice, huge, big peak. See, you said I do 40s for 8, 2-second concentric, 2-second at least eccentric. And you're using dumbbells. So maybe try to do it at a different angle too. You know what a spider curl is, where you get an incline bench press. You lay your chest on it, hang your arms down. That's a good opportunity with dumbbells to hit that long head really, really good and have tension everywhere. But I would do the eccentric, the negative. I would try to aim for about a 4-second negative, okay? See if that helps you out. All right, get this other set in. Okay. Got 11 reps. Most of those were nice, slow, and controlled. That last one was a little bit quicker than I like. I'm feeling a nice, good pump in these biceps. For those of you who maybe are tuning in a little late and didn't see the full workout for biceps here, I always repost my lives. You'll see it titled Live Replay, and then whatever the workout is. So if you didn't get a chance to tune in and get whatever tips you needed to, feel free to go back and watch the live. I'll upload it shortly after we finish here. I've got 2 more sets, and then that'll conclude the bicep workout. And then the kids want to have a little movie night, so we'll go do that. Brandon says, looks like you have such good tension in the movement. I'll try that position on cable curls. Yeah, I have great tension on this at this workout. So I've been doing kind of this set of 3 now for the last 100 days. I broke my neck and had surgery 100 days ago and had to rebuild. And this has really helped rebuild. The first exercise is a seated hammer curl, cable curl. You use the rope handles, you curl it towards your face as you're seated. You do 5 or 6 of those, 7 if you're feeling really good about it. Then go into standing single arm cable curls for the long head of the bicep. Make sure your elbow stays behind your back. Keep that wrist bent, just like we talked about. That helps on both sides. And then you finish it off with wide grip cable curls, which is the one I'm doing now. Like I said, I broke my neck, had surgery about 100 days ago, and I lost a lot of my size, but this little combo has really helped out. So you could do this probably for 3 or 4 months, not ever have to change the exercise And then, you know, after 3 or 4 months, you start incorporating a different type of exercise to hit those same biceps. Might help, but yeah, I get really good tension on this one. I'm gonna hit another set now. Let me get a better angle, or a different angle. Let's see. There we go. That's a good version. I got one more after this. I'm done, man. How much time you have to do? We're done.
We're done.
Okay.
Oh, that one.
How can you see into my life?
I don't like this version.
That should go. All right, 11 again. That's so beautiful. All right, 11 reps again on that one. Starting to lose it at the end, which is what you want. All right, we're gonna have one more set here in a minute. We're gonna rest it. You can change it, babe. I'm not a fan of it. So I'm glad I ended up getting this in tonight. I wanted to get this morning. Focusing on some back work and ran out of time simply. So decided tonight, after everything's settled down, after dinner, kids are settled, decided to come in here and knock out this last one. I'm glad I did. Feels good. Those of you who are watching, if you didn't hit the like button, I'd be grateful if you did. Would love for you to be a subscriber. The goal is 1,000 subscribers before we get to the end of 2026, which obviously we got time, but we'd like to get there sooner than later and maybe even surpass that goal. So if you're not a subscriber, we'd love to have you as one. All right. Last set. Brandon says, always work out in this room on stream. For the most part, if I ever got to travel, sometimes I'll work out in a hotel room or the gym there or on my outside. But this is my own home gym. I've been building it for the last 15 years. And you can, if you're interested, I got a video on my channel that kind of shows the whole gym. But yeah, this is pretty much where I work out all the time for the most part. Tiffany says, hi. Hey, Tiffany. How's it going? See a comment coming in. I'll read it in just a second. There we go. I kind of like this version. All right, 11. All right, Brandon says, sweet, I'll check it out. Yeah, check it out. It's a long form video. It's about 30 minutes. It's kind of cool. I kind of go into the history of, obtaining different pieces of the gym as I went along for the last 15 years or so. You also see a lot of memorabilia. I was a pro wrestler for quite some time, so I've got title belts and pictures and old boots and gear and all that kind of stuff, and I'll take you around the gym and just kind of show it all to you. So yeah, check it out. Hit the like button if you see it and you like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Now, that concludes the workout. I'm going to show the stretch that I do. Typically, I don't show the stretches for this one, but I am for the biceps, because the fair warning, when you really blow up the biceps like this, if you just let them sit and you don't stretch them afterwards, from experience, you could find yourself with some serious tendonitis. And then Brandon says, can I give you a recording suggestion? Yeah, absolutely. I have a feeling you're going to say it's either the camera or the lighting. But whatever you got, I'm open. Let's hear it. So this stretch is really helpful. Find something that's about waist high and put your fingers against it with your knuckles facing towards you and just kind of push until you can feel the stretch in your bicep. I can tell you from experience, if you don't stretch your biceps and you just leave them pumped, leave them feeling super full, it will restrict a lot of the blood flow to your tendons, and you can get a serious case of tendonitis. And once you get tendonitis, it's really hard to come back from. Doesn't feel great. All right, let's see. Let's get the suggestion. Okay, Brandon, when you're ready, send that suggestion. I'm going to be on for just a couple more minutes, but I'm curious what you have to say. So let me know what it is. What are you watching, Jim?
He's not watching anything.
Who done? Hi. Close.
How do you feel, babe?
Feels good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm glad I did this. Really, the biceps feel really full. I feel like if you measured them now, they'd be 20 inches and 21 inches. All right, that's it. All right, read this last comment, and then we got to go. See, Brandon says, yep, appreciate it. I think if you aren't going to change your camera or lights, be anal about keeping your selfie camera clean since you have lights pointing into the camera. Okay, that's fair. I'll make sure that thing's clean. It'll get rid of the glare and the constant washout, okay? But if you do upgrade anything, I would just upgrade your lights. Yeah, you know, believe it or not, said have a good night. Believe it or not, there actually was another light in here that was really, really bad. And so I just installed the ones that are in here now, which have, I don't know, it's changed it a little bit, but obviously there's still some serious glare. So I need to do something with these for sure. Or I just need a new phone. But yeah, there's some changes that got to be made, and they'll come with time. But I do appreciate the comment. I do appreciate the feedback. Unfortunately, not the first one. I got to get around to it. I got 5 kids and a crazy job and trying to do this, and it's a lot. But yeah, I do need to get it done. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for jumping on. Said some good bar lights would do, just a larger light source area. It's not a bad idea. I might look into a bar light similar to these plug-in ones. Yeah, no, that's good feedback, man. I'll look into it. If you have any that you know work, drop them in a comment on one of my videos. Maybe drop a link to the bar light, and I'll definitely look into it. Something that I don't have to wire, preferably. I did look into those, and it was going to cost me like $3,000, and I just not ready to drop $3,000 on lights. But if you know something that maybe is rechargeable or battery powered or something, drop it in the comment. I'd love to take a look at it. But have a good night. Thank you, Brandon, and everybody else who's jumped on. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.